Sunday afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Junior Guerra gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the last three outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
So digging in now, Starling Marte. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, the 2-3 in this homestand haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, currently third on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Andrew McCutcheon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
3-0 pitch on its way. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. High pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. And that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. A.J. Schugel, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. The pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a capper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 18 homers, 53 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Gosselin is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's John Jaso now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, John Jaso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stephen Vogt waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the Schugel out.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Jaso will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gene Segura would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Set and the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Toronto in just a moment. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Phil Gosselin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Striding into the box, Jordy Mercer, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Jones, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head.
Center
That pitch
fielder
wasn't
6.
anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it
Marquez.
the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now the 0-1. And that pitch misses down in the dirt. Runner at second here with one man out. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit low, ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Mercer dives. What a stop. Wow.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Bautista.
Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Stephen Vogt will be next. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
In now, Phil Gosselin. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on. perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-1. Here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this will be fouled away. One and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lays off. 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Segura. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
1-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and Santana will watch it into the glove for the first down.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Donaldson's up with it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman DJ LeMahieu. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Chu, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner scores from second. McCutcheon is on his way home, and he will cross as well, and they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, John Jaso, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Vaughn is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates on top, 2-1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
To 2-2 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Wade LeBlanc takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Wade LeBlanc.
Jose Abreu will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen from the stretch. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
First and second here with nobody out. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving stop on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Michael Givens will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ready once again, Josh Harrison. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hitter, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 tries so far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Now here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordy Mercer.
So stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Soft liner towards short. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Starling Marte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Working to keep them in the game here. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 0-2 home. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Pirates 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. Lifetime against this particular arm. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Juan Nicasio
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A man on third with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
65, Nate Jones.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
DJ LeMahieu.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Gregory Polanco will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery, and just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime line against Nicasio. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0 to third. Taken in by Mercer. No problem here. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Standing in, Adam Jones. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. LeMahieu is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman,
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Antonio Bastardo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Antonio Bastardo.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, John Jaso. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jaso.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Ready now, Josh Harrison. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and 2, here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
When we take a look at this one on slow motion, you can see he does a little bit of the cha-cha-cha as this thing comes right down on top of his foot, maybe even the big toe. Might seem funny, but those ones can hurt and cause injuries.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
Now batting, shortstop, Phil Gosselin.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw to second and he can't get back in time. So the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. Nothing in the Pittsburgh ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 2-1. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44, Tony Watson.
So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Watson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Barehanded by Mercer to second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. A.J. Schugel gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Junior Guerra is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Tony Watson closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.